channel. In today's video I'm going to make tembleque. But what is tembleque? Tembleque is a typical dessert. We made that in Puerto Rico, and we made that in Christmas time, but you can do it during any part of the year, and it's very delicious. It's about coconut and all stuff. If you want to see this video, stay tuned. Okay, we're gonna start making our tembleque, and I'm gonna start by putting 1 cup to boil. It's 1 cup of water, and I'm gonna add 2 sticks of cinnamon and like 5 cloves. I'm gonna let them boil in medium heat for approximately 10 minutes. We're going to make like, you know, a tea, like a hot tea out of that spices. And in here I have 2 cans of coconut milk, and you can use your preference. This is 1, and Iberia is kind of thicker, so you can use your preference, but I do not recommend Iberia too much, being honest with you. And 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla, 1 cup of granulated sugar, and we're gonna use the cornstarch. We call them maicena in Puerto Rico, or in Spanish, fécula de maíz, and it's this in here. I'll show you the box. So you're gonna add 3/4 cup of that, and have it in here, 3/4 cup. Also some cinnamon powder to put in on top. Here is the tea already done, and now in a saucepan, we're not going to put the saucepan in the heat, we're just going to put it on top of the counter, and then we're going to add the 2 cans of the coconut milk. And if you see, Iberia is kind of thicker, and make sure if you buy a milk which is like that, make sure you dissolve it very good with a spoon, or I'm gonna use the whisk. I think the whisk work better. So if you see, I'm dissolving the milk, and if the milk is okay, you don't have to do this step, okay? I just doing this because the other milk Iberia was very thick. So, but if you use a regular, just a coconut milk, like the first one you see, you don't have to do that step. Now I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, pure vanilla. And now I'm going to be adding the sugar little by little, and you're going to stir it constantly. That's 1 cup of sugar. Now I want you to press attention to this part. I'm going to be adding the cornstarch or the maicena, and you're going to be adding that little by little, but make sure you dissolve it very good with the milk, because if you don't do that, you're going to have some clumps in your tembleque, and you don't want that. So make sure you dissolve it very good. That can take several minutes, okay? Now I'm gonna transport the milk in the heat. I'm gonna start by putting the heat in medium high, and now I'm going to add the tea using the strainer. Gonna mix it up. Now I'm gonna change the whisk for the wooden spatula. It works better, and that's another very important step you're going to do. In here I have a container. I just wet it with water, and you can use 1 big container like this, or you can use individual small ones, okay? But this step is very important, because you need to stir constantly, because if you let it just be like that, you're going to have some lumps or some clumps. Sorry, not lumps, clumps. So you're going to put the heat to medium low, and after several minutes, this step take approximately 7 minutes, and you need to constantly stir this until you have a thick, like a pudding consistency, okay? And my heat is in medium, very low. And you're going to continue mixing. Now I took the stove off, because my stove is electric stove. So I'm going to continue mixing. Now I'm going to put my mix in this container. It's previously wet, and then I'm going to let it stand for 20 minutes on top of the counter. After 20 minutes, I'm going to put some wrapping paper, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. So let it rest for 20 minutes. Now 20 minutes pass, and then I'm going to put the plastic paper or saran paper, and then I'm going to place them inside the refrigerator for 2 hours. And this is the plastic paper I was using, just in case. Now 2 hours pass, more than 2 hours, because I went to the store, passed about 4 hours, and I'm gonna place the butter knife around the edges, and then make sure you have a plate bigger than that one, and then you're gonna flick them carefully but fast. And here is my tembleque. Now I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon on top. That's optional if you want to sprinkle some. It looks beautiful, and it gives them more flavor. And then you can serve that, and we used to serve that in the holidays like Christmas, New Year. But you can make it any time of the year. It doesn't matter. So. And here is the tembleque. So if you see, it wiggle, that's what we call the tembleque. And then I'm going to cut a piece, because I want you to see how it looks inside. And this is going to be for my brother. So, and you see, if you see, here is a tembleque. It's very good. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys like this video. So I'm going to save the rest for the other days. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye bye.